Welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we're getting set for the second game on what is now our doubleheader today. We were going to do three, but we lost about 45 minutes with the internet being down because of the storm that went through. So instead of doing three games, we're just doing two games. The Packers and the Bucks will be our first game tomorrow. We'll talk about tomorrow's tripleheader a little bit later. Next up, it'll be the Arizona Cardinals and the Chicago Bears. The Cardinals lost to the Texans in Week 1. They're 0-1. The Bears beat the Seahawks. They're 1-0. As we head over to Soldier Field in Chicago, let's take a look at the standings. Evil Dead is 17-12, 5 games over 500. Jax is 8-4, 4 games over 500. TMG is now 4-5, 1 game under 500. And Braden is 8-11, 3 games under 500. And Misty is wherever Misty says she is. Okay? That's where she is. All right. If you've got the Bears in this one, all right, Braden, let's put you in the Bears pile over here on the home side. That's how I keep track. Let's head out to Soldier Field in Chicago for this one. Cardinals-Bears here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. It's the Cardinals and the Bears. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. TMG wants the OG Chicago. So he's taking the Cardinals. Evil Dead's got the Bears. Just waiting for Jax now. Jax, put him in the Bears pile. All right, there we go. Soldier Field in Chicago. Here we go. Cardinals and the Bears. Cardinals still looking for their first win of the season. They're 0-1. The Bears are 1-0. The Bears will kick off. And we're underway live from Chicago. From the 3-yard line on the return for the Cardinals, trying to pick up the number 21. And that is Marcus House, the former Bill, in his 10th year out of Texas. Starting quarterback, Will Howard, the second-year quarterback out of Ohio State. So the Cardinals get the ball first and 10. They'll start from their own 26-yard line. Howard in the shotgun. Howard draws back, hands off to Kylan Johnson, and Johnson makes his way out to the 40-yard line. A nice run, 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. Johnson in his 8th year out of Tennessee. So Jax, Evil Dead, and Braden all rooting for the Bears, and TMG's for the Cardinals. Misty's for the Cardinals. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. Howard's going to take it himself. And Will Howard out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 8, and that'll bring up 2nd and 2. The safety, Gary Fensick, came up and made the tackle. Opening drive of the ball game. Wowner on 2nd and 2 from the 48. Howard hands off to Johnson, and Kylan Johnson to the 50. A gain of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Arizona. So a big third down coming up for the Cardinals here on the opening drive. From midfield, it'll be 3rd and 1. I like the new Cardinal uniforms. They look sharp. 3rd and 1. 4 receivers set wide. Howard in the shotgun on 3rd down. Howard draws back, throws, caught underneath by James Swan, the tight end, out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 7. Swan in his 5th year out of Louisville, the former Raven. He spent 3 years with Baltimore, now in his 2nd year with the Cardinals. First and 10, Arizona at the Bear 43-yard line. Nice opening drive by the Cardinals so far. Howard in the shotgun. Howard throws and incomplete. He was looking for Dwayne Dawson in his 9th year out of Alabama. He's 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line of the Bears. The last time the Cardinals played here, the Bears beat them 34-0. That was like 4 seasons ago, I think. 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. Howard throws outside to Swan, and Swan down to the 33-yard line, close to the marker. A gain of 9 to be 3rd and inches. Still the opening drive of the ball game. The Cardinals are marching down the field. 5:48 and counting. 4 wide for Arizona. Howard under center. Howard hands off to Johnson, picks up the first down, and Johnson down to the 25-yard line, a gain of 8. And Kylan Johnson got shaken up. Actually, that's Swan who got shaken up. He'll go to the sideline. Yeah, the Cardinals, they need to match. Their home reds are just solid red. It'd be cool if they matched. The Cardinals have a long history of doing that, though. All the way back in the 70s, their home reds were just plain, and their road whites were a lot different. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Howard hands off to Johnson around the outside, and Johnson out to the 20-yard line, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Yeah, exactly. Only 1 Super Bowl appearance. They do have an NFL championship to their credit, though. That was back when they were the Chicago Cardinals. 2nd and 5 from the 20-yard line. 5 wide. Howard throws, caught, making the catch is Dwayne Dawson down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 17. An impressive opening drive by Arizona. It'll be 1st and goal from the 3. The Cardinals lost to Houston last week at home in their home opener. 20-13. Yeah, they have 2. That's right. I was just thinking that, Jax. The year I was born. 1st and goal from the 3. No, their last championship came well before I was born. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. The handoff to Johnson. Touchdown, Arizona. Capping off a fine drive. A 3-yard touchdown run by Kylan Johnson, the 8th year back out of Tennessee. And the Cardinals go up 6-0. TMG took the Cardinals. Does he know something that we don't? And now Logan Ford will come on for the PAT. That was an impressive opening drive. The clip is empty now. Extra point by Logan Ford. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Cardinals lead at 7-0. 4:42 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. If you missed the game before this, the Chargers beat the Bengals 20-10. The Chargers are now 2-0. The Bengals are 1-1. Logan Ford will kick off from the 2-yard line. On the return is Gavin Sparks out to the 27-yard line in his 4th year out of New Mexico State. And the Chicago quarterback is Jason Plunkett in his 12th year out of Army. He spent 6 years with the Chiefs, now in his 6th year with the Bears. 1st and 10 Chicago from their own 27-yard line. Plunkett in the gun. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett is going to take off. And Plunkett makes his way out to the 37-yard line. A gain of inches, a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. Yeah, Bengals doing Bengal things. A 9-yard gain by Plunkett. On 2nd down, Bears come out 4 wide but in tight. Plunkett under center. Plunkett fakes the handoff, throws, caught, by, that looks to be Seacrest, out to the 45-yard line. Robert Seacrest in his 10th year out of Memphis. A gain of 8, and that'll be a first down for the Bears. Under 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Cardinals lead it 7-0. Cardinals had a long opening drive for a touchdown. This is Chicago's opening drive. They come out 4 wide again. Plunkett hands off to Leon McNeil, and McNeil only gets a yard before being wrapped up at the 46-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. Bengals doing Bengal things. I like that. We're going to have to get a shirt made, TMG. 2nd and 9 for the Bears at their own 46. 3:22 and counting here in the first quarter. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett throws and caught by Adam Montgomery out to the 41-yard line. 13 yards for Montgomery, the third-year receiver out of San Diego State. First down, the Bears. Three minutes left in the first quarter. 1st and 10, Chicago at the Cardinal 41-yard line. 4 wide, Plunkett under center. Plunkett to McNeil up the middle. And Leon McNeil to the 38, a gain of 3. Leon McNeil in his 7th year out of Missouri. 2:35 left in the first quarter. Clock is moving. 2nd and 7 for the Bears at the Cardinal 38. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Takes the snap. And that got batted down at the line. I think it was number 90, Ray Thomas, who batted it down. It'll be 3rd and 7 from the 38-yard line. 2:20 left. The clock stops for the moment. 4 wide on big 3rd down for the Bears here. Plunkett in the gun. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett in trouble. He's going to take off, and he's not going to get there. In fact, he loses a yard. Making the tackle, number 98, Nigel Kirby, the 5th-year defensive end out of Washington. And it'll be 4th and 8 from the 38-yard line. It'll be a 55-yard field goal if they want to try it. Brandon White, the 2nd-year kicker out of Alabama. Let's see if the Bears try a long field goal. Brendan Wright. Nope, they're going to punt. Andrew York back to punt. I think that was a smart move. Gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline. It's out of bounds at the 13. And that's what the Cardinals will take over, 1st and 10. 1:50 left to play here in the first quarter. Cardinals up 7-0. Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois, week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. The Cardinals at 0-1, the Bears at 1-0. Howard hands off to Johnson, and Kylan Johnson to the 15, a gain of 2. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. 1:46 left. Bears from their own 15-yard line. Cardinals from their own 15-yard line. Howard under center. Howard hands off to Kylan Johnson around the outside over the 20, out to the 21-yard line, a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 3rd and 2. 1:10 left to play here in the first quarter. Cardinals lead it 7-0. Bears trying to get a stop here. 4 wide. Howard under center. Howard hands off to Johnson, gets the first down. And Kylan Johnson out to the 28-yard line. The safety, David Harrelson, on the tackle. But it's a first down for the Cards. 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Four wide for Arizona. Howard in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Howard draws back, throws outside, caught Making the catch, number 84. That's Silas Bolden in his second year out of Texas. Good for 6 yards out to the 34-yard line. 2nd and 4. We're down to 15 seconds. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Howard under center. Howard draws back, throws quickly, and gets it out to Swan. No gain, though. And that's the end of the first quarter. Cardinals up 7-0 here at Chapman Sports. Back here at Soldier Field on the shores of Lake Michigan, Chicago, Illinois. 3rd and 3 for the Cardinals as we start the second quarter. Howard back. Howard looking. And Howard's going to get sacked back at the 26-yard line. A loss of 8 yards. On the sack, number 93, Carrington Fowler in his 9th year out of Oregon. I need milk. Big stop by the Bears, and the Cardinals will punt. Tanner Pearson will come on, the 5th-year punter out of SMU. Jackson's sack. It'll be 4th and 11. So Pearson back to punt. And Pearson gets the punt away from about the 30-yard line. On the return is Gavin Sparks out to the 38-yard line. And that's where the Bears will take over. 1st and 10, down 7-0. 7:28 left to play here in the second quarter. On a bright, beautiful day in Chicago. 77 degrees at kickoff. 3 wide to the far side. Plunkett hands off to McNeil out to the 39. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. Duke Jackson on the tackle. The 7th-year linebacker out of Houston. $7:10 and counting. 4 wide. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws near side. Caught by... No, it's not caught. As Montgomery drops it, it'll bring up 3rd and 8. Adam Montgomery had a chance to catch it. That'll stop the clock with 6:59 left in the half. It'll be 3rd and 8 from the 39-yard line. 4 wide for the Bears. Plunkett in the shotgun. Big 3rd down for Chicago. Plunkett draws back. Throws, and it's caught by Montgomery, but he's shy of the marker. He only gains 5. It'll be 4th and 3. The linebacker, Duke Jackson, comes up and makes the tackle. It'll be 4th down for the Bears. And Andrew York will have to come out and punt again. York back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that's going to be into the end zone, touchback. And Arizona will start from their own 20-yard line, up 7-0. Here at Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. Thank you, Misty. She brought me some milk. I have to have my glass of milk in the evening. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Howard in the gun. Howard fakes the handoff. It's a blitz, and they sack him back at the 13-yard line. Putting the hammer down, number 58, Corey Walters, and Antonio Cheever, number 52. They both get the sack. A loss of 7. It'll be 2nd and 17 back at the 13-yard line. Pretty much. I was looking for his head to come up. On 2nd and 17, Howard under center. Howard rolls out, throws outside, caught. Making the catch, that's Corey Adams, the rookie tight end out of Kentucky, out to the 16-yard line, a gain of 3. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 14 for the Cardinals. .540 and counting in the half. 3rd and 14 for the Cardinals. Howard in the gun. Howard looking. Still looking. He's going to take off. And he slides at the 18-yard line. Just a 2-yard gain. It'll be 4th and 12. Once again, the Chicago defense gets a stop. I think Evil Dead was prophetic earlier. After the Cardinals got the touchdown, he said, that's it. Their clip is empty. After that opening drive, the Cardinals haven't done anything. They don't even have a first down after that drive. Pearson back to punt on 4th and 12. Gets the punt away. It'll be fielded at about the 34-yard line by Gavin Sparks, who brings it back out to the 45. 1st and 10 Bears with 5:02 left here in the second quarter. Next week, Chicago plays at Tampa Bay, and Arizona will be home for the Saints next week. Plunkett on 1st and 10, play action. Throws, and he overthrows a wide open receiver along the sideline, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 45. That was Robert Seacrest. 4:57 left in the half. Bears looking to get on the board here. Cardinal defense has kept them scoreless. On 2nd and 10, Plunkett hands off to McNeil. And McNeil a yard out to the 46. Antonio Chambers on the tackle in his 9th year out of Miami. The defensive back. 3rd and 9 for the Bears now at their own 46. 4:37 and counting here in the second quarter. 4 wide to the far side. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett drops back. Plunkett throws deep. And, oh, it should have been caught. David Webb dropped it. He went up for it all by himself, and he dropped it. Webb in his 3rd year out of Arizona, incomplete. Well, that's a missed opportunity for the Bears. On 4th and 9, Andrew York will punt. And York will get the punt away. Off the side of his foot again. That's a bad punt. Well, let's do the yardage. That's a 19-yard punt. Cardinals would take over at their own 35-yard line. 4:21 left in the half. Howard under center on 1st and 10. Howard draws back. It's a blitz. The Bears do that well. He fumbles, and the Bears pick it up. Still on his feet. It'll be a scoop 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Brian Burchett scoops up the football. Goes in for the touchdown. Let's watch the replay. Who squirted the ball loose? Number 55. That's Terry Stewart, the 6th-year linebacker at UNLV. A defensive touchdown for the Bears. Stewart forced the fumble, and Burchett scooped it up and scored. And now Logan Ford for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. And we're tied at 7. The Bears defense comes up huge. 4:13 left to play here in the first half. Here at Soldier Field in Chicago. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. Big turnaround. And now the kickoff by White from the 7-yard line. On the return for the Cardinals, number 84, that's Silas Bolden, out to the 27-yard line. We're now tied at 7. 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line. 4:09 left in the half. Howard back. Howard throws underneath, caught by Bolden. 5 yards out to the 32-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5. Under 4 minutes left in the half. 2nd and 5 for the Cardinals at their own 32. Howard in the shotgun. Howard hands off to Kylan Johnson out to the 34. A gain of 2 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3. 3.5 minutes left in the half. 3rd and 3 for Arizona from their own 34-yard line. Howard under center on 3rd down. Hands off to Johnson around the outside. And Kylan Johnson picks up the first down. 6 yards out to the 40-yard line. David Harrelson on the tackle. First down, Cardinals. We're down to 3 minutes left in the first half. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. Howard under center. Howard hands off to Johnson. And Kylan Johnson, no gain. The Bears were right there. Every time I say that, I think of the motel chain. Howard to Johnson. Howard Johnson. Second and 10 for the Cardinals from the 40-yard line. 4 wide. Howard in the shotgun. Second and 10. Howard going to take it himself. And Will Howard, he got nailed and bounced back at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. He's lucky he didn't fumble again. All right, the Redbirds at their own 45-yard line, 3rd and 5. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Will they get the playoff in time? They do not. 2 minutes left here at Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Here in the second quarter, we're tied at 7. 3rd and 5 for the Cardinals from their own 45. Howard in the shotgun. Howard draws back. Howard throws, and it's caught by James Swan out to the 47. A gain of 8. First down, Cardinals. Antonio Cheever, the former Dolphin, on the tackle in his 3rd year out of Rice. He spent 2 years with Miami. Now he's on the Bears. No huddle offense for the Cardinals now. 1st and 10. Howard looking. Throws near side, and it's nearly picked off. Broken up by Loring. Truett Loring, the rookie out of North Carolina. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. A minute 32 left in the half. Cardinals from the Bear 47-yard line. 4 wide. Howard in the shotgun. Howard throws. It got tipped, but it still gets to the receiver. As it gets to Corey Adams down to the 36. A gain of 11. First down, Arizona. A minute 18 left. Clock is moving. Cardinals on the move, trying to retake the lead before halftime. 1st and 10 from the Chicago 36. We're tied at 7. Howard throws inside, and it's caught by Jamison Keeley down to the 29-yard line. The 7th-year receiver out of Baylor. A gain of 7. Be 2nd and 3. 50 seconds left. Cardinals on the move. They're in field goal range. 4 wide. Howard, it's a blitz, and they sack him again. On the sack that time, number 95, Bryson Burchett, in his 12th year out of Michigan State. He's lucky he didn't fumble this. They said he was down. And that'll bring up 3rd and 12. I kind of think that was a fumble. 4 wide. Howard in the shotgun on 3rd down. Howard draws back. Howard throws. Caught by Bolden inside the 20. Still on his feet. Finally gets taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 19. And the Cardinals take a timeout with 30 seconds left. They're in field goal range. It'd be a 36-yard field goal from here. Cardinals playing pretty well today overall. I mean, they've had some moments. Don't get me wrong. 4 wide. 1st and 10 from the Chicago 19. Howard under center. Howard quickly throws. Caught by Bolden. Down to the 11-yard line. A gain of 8. The Cardinals take their final timeout with 27 seconds left. It'd be a 29-yard field goal from here. 28-yard. 2nd and 2 from the 11-yard line. Cardinals out of timeouts. 4 wide. Howard in the shotgun. Back to throw. Throws a fade to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown. Silas Bolden in the back of the end zone. They'll probably review this. It got tipped into Bolden's hands. Watch this. That was Loring. That tipped it right to Bolden. Now, did he get both feet in? Apparently so. That may hold up if they review it at all. Let's see if they do. I'm sure they will. Surely they'll look. No review. Logan Ford for the extra point. The touchdown stands. PAT is up and good, and the Cardinals lead it 14-7. 23 seconds left here in the first half. Live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois, Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. It looked legit. You're right. And the surprising Cardinals are up 14-7. And now Ford will kick off from the 4-yard line. On the return, Gavin Sparks out to the 24-yard line. TMG says, I'll take it. Bears will start from their own 24 with 19 seconds. They have 3 timeouts. Let's see what they do. Plunkett under center on 1st and 10. Plunkett hands off to McNeil. And Leon McNeil out to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Bears are not even taking a timeout. They want to go to the locker room. They're just going to let the clock expire here. We go to halftime. Halftime score, Arizona 14, Chicago 7, here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Soldier Field. We start the third quarter. The Bears will get the opening kickoff of the second half. It'll be fielded at the 6-yard line by Sparks, who brings it back out over the 25. And Gavin Sparks out to the 30-yard line. I was laughing at Evil Dead. Most points the Cards have scored in 2 seasons. Now, both these teams did not do very well last season. The Cardinals finished 3-13. The Bears finished 5-11. A couple of barn burners right here. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Howard back on 1st and 10. Not Howard, excuse me. Plunkett throws the pass out to the outside, incomplete. Razor on the coverage there. Chris Razor in his 14th year out of UCLA. 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line for the Bears. Down by 7. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett fires, throws, and gets it out. Making the catch, Mike Barber, the tight end, in his 12th year out of Minnesota. A 9-yard gain out to the 39-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 1. It is a good last name, isn't it? Third and 1 for the Bears now at their own 39. Plunkett under center. Plunkett to McNeil, picks up the first down, drives forward out to the 47-yard line. That'll be a gain of 8 by Leon McNeil. First down, Chicago. Bears trying to tie it up on this drive. The Bears will be on the road next week at Tampa Bay. The Cardinals will be at home for the Saints. On 1st and 10, Plunkett throws outside, caught by Seacrest out to the 41-yard line as they cross midfield. A gain of 12, another Chicago first down. Bears with a nice drive here. Misty has said goodnight at 9:19 Central. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line, 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back, throws, fires, gets it out to Seacrest, down to the 32. A gain of 9. Bears can tie it up on this drive. They need a touchdown. 6.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Cardinals up 14-7. In the I formation, Plunkett under center, 2nd and 1. Plunkett throws quickly and caught in the flat by Barber, the tight end, out to the 28-yard line. A gain of 4, but that's enough. First down, Chicago. Mike Barber played for the Jets way back. Went to the Vikings. Now he's on the Bears. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Plunkett under center. Plunkett drops back, throws outside, and making the catch this time is number 85, Zach Ryan, the tight end, out to the 20-yard line, a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Zach Ryan in his 5th year out of Michigan State. 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter. 2nd and 2 for the Bears. Yeah. On 2nd and 2 for the 20-yard line. There was once a player for the Browns named Fair Hooker back in the 70s. Look it up. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Bears at the 20-yard line. He played for the Browns in the early 70s. His name was Fair Hooker. Nothing wrong with that. 3rd and 2 from the 20-yard line. 4 wide. Plunkett under center. Plunkett to McNeil, and McNeil is going to be just shy of the first down. Glaspie makes the tackle. Corey Glaspie in his 3rd year out of Clemson, the defensive tackle. As McNeil ends up about a couple of inches short. The Bears, I bet you they go for it. 4th and inches from the 18. I'd go for it. And they're going to kick the field goal. Brendan White, this will be from 35 yards. The Bears have no balls. The kick is up and good. 14-10. The Cardinals still lead it. The Bears settle for 3. I thought for sure, especially being on Madden 25, that they'd go for it, but they didn't. Bears a little bit timid there. Brendan White will kick off from the 3-yard line on the return. This will be number 21, Marcus House, out to the 25-yard line. Arizona still leads it 14-10 here in the third quarter. Somebody castrated those Bears. Everybody in tight, 1st and 10. Howard under center. Howard hands off to Johnson around the outside. Kylan Johnson down the sideline. Big gain out to the 46 of Chicago. 29 yards, Kylan Johnson, the 8th year back out of Tennessee. David Harrelson comes up and makes the tackle. And the Cardinals are in Chicago territory. 1st and 10 from the Bear 46-yard line. Howard back to throw. Dumps it off to Dwayne Dawson out to the 39, a gain of 7. Be 2nd and 3. Dwayne Dawson in his 9th year out of Alabama. 4 minutes left. Under 4 minutes now here in the third quarter. Cardinals up 14-10. 2nd and 3 for the Cards. Howard in the shotgun. Howard to Johnson. Gets outside again. Johnson inside the 20. Down to the 19-yard line. A gain of 20 yards. Big chunks of yardage for Kylan Johnson. Another Cardinal first down. Three and a half minutes left. Here in the third quarter, Cardinals on the move. Up 14-10. 4 wide. Howard in the shotgun. Howard draws back. Throws and caught by Bolden at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 for Silas Bolden in his 2nd year out of Texas. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Cardinals at the Chicago 13-yard line. As we're coming up on 3 minutes left to play. Howard in the shotgun on 2nd and 4. Howard draws back, throws near side, caught on the sideline by Dawson, down to the 6-yard line. A gain of 7. 1st and goal. One of the advantages of calling this game on a 55-inch TV, I can see the numbers better if it was smaller. 1st and goal from the 6, 4 wide. Howard looking. Howard going to take it himself. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 6-yard touchdown run by Will Howard. And the Cardinals have taken a 2-score lead. They're up 20-10. It's a 55-inch, and I'm only sitting maybe no more than 4 feet from it. So I get a good view here. It helps trying to pick up numbers. Logan Ford will come on for the extra point. Cardinals up by 10. Somebody break up Arizona. Are they for real? They lost to Houston, so don't get ahead of yourself. Ford for the PAT. The kick is up and good. Cardinals lead at 21-10. It's going to be an uphill climb for the Bears now. They have time, though. 2:37 left here in the third quarter. The Bears, they got to get something going. This would be an upset, not a major one, but it'd be an upset. And now Ford will kick off. From the 4-yard line, Sparks on the return over the 20, 25, and Gavin Sparks out to the 33-yard line. $11 a.m. Eastern time. 10 games back to back. We're pushing it back to 11 because we got done too soon last week. I want to push it back. I want to go into Saturday night. Prime time. Pluckett on 1st and 10. Gets it outside. Making the catch, Barber out to the 41-yard line, a gain of 7. So instead of starting at 10 Eastern, we're starting at 11 Eastern this Saturday. And that should take us into about 9 o'clock Eastern time, which is what I want when we get done. 2nd and 3 from the 41-yard line, 4 wide. Pluckett to McNeil. And McNeil picks up a yard out to the 41-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 2. It'll be the second half of week 2 this Saturday. And then we'll start the first part of week 3 the following Saturday, and etc. Third and 2 for the Bears from their own 41-yard line. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett in trouble. He's going to get sacked back at the 32-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 9. Nigel Kirby on the tackle. In his 5th year out of the University of Washington, the defensive end. He was nice. He could have tackled him. He just pushed him down. Just shoved him to the turf. You know, we joke about the Cardinals. They did win 3 games last season, and 2 of them were against playoff teams. The Cowboys and the 49ers. The 3rd one was against the Eagles. On 4th and 11, York back to punt. York gets the punt away. From the 17-yard line, on the return, Silas Bolden out to the 22-yard line. The Cardinals are up by 11. With 1:10 remaining here in the third quarter. They can make it a 3-score game if they score another touchdown. Howard under center, 1st and 10. Hands off to Johnson. And Kylan Johnson picks up a yard to the 23-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 9. That's right. All he found was the defense. TMG being the lone wolf in this game, he may get it right. And Misty. Misty also took the Cardinals. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. 2nd and 9. Howard under center from their own 23. To Johnson around the outside, and Johnson only picks up 2 yards out to the 25-yard line. McMullen came up and made the tackle. Stephen McMullen in his 4th year out of Oregon, the safety. Cardinals lead at 21-10. We're down to 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Howard in the shotgun. Howard draws back to blitz, and the Bears get him. That'll be a loss of 12. Number 57, Robert Blecker, the rookie out of Arizona, on the sack. It'll be 4th and 19. The Bears needed that. And now the Cardinals will punt. They'll probably punt, though, in the fourth quarter. The clock is winding down. At the end of 3, Cardinals up 21-10 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. On 4th and 19, Tanner Pearson back to punt for the Cardinals. Gets the punt away. And that'll be fielded at about the 44-yard line. They cross midfield. Gavin Sparks to the Cardinal 46-yard line. The Bears are down by 11. Can they mount a comeback and get back in this game? They'll start at the Cardinal 46. Plunkett under center, 1st and 10. Hands off to McNeil up the middle, and McNeil to the 41, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Robert Seacrest got shaken up. He'll go to the sideline. May have turned an ankle there. Second and 5 for the Bears now at the Cardinal 41. The Bears, they have to walk away with something on this drive. They've got to score. Clock is stopped on the injury timeout. 7:49 left. Cardinals up 21-10. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back. A screen pass to McNeil down the sideline. Picks up the first down. Out to the 35. A gain of 6. First down, Chicago. Time becoming a factor now. 7.5 minutes left. Bears come out 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett quickly throws outside. And making the catch, Max Jenkins, the rookie out of LSU. Out to the 28, a gain of 7. Make it a gain of 6, it'll be 2nd and 4. First catch by Jenkins. Down to 7 minutes left. 4 wide for the Bears. Plunkett in the shotgun. Yeah, they didn't call it. Plunkett. Play action. Throws. And caught by Barber down to the 16-yard line. The Bears have something going. It's a gain of 19 yards. 1st and 10 for the Bears at the Cardinals 16. 6.5 minutes left. Bears have to get something here, preferably a touchdown. Plunkett in the shotgun. They throw a wide receiver screen to the outside where it's caught by David Webb, who picks up only a yard to the 14-yard line. Granger on the tackle. James Granger, the 10th-year safety out of Texas. 2nd and 9 from the Cardinal 14-yard line. Coming up on 6 minutes left. 3 to the near side. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett throws, and he overthrows his receiver. Looking for David Webb. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 9. 5:57 left. A field goal would make it a one-possession game. 3rd and 9 for the 14-yard line. 4 wide for the Bears. Plunkett under center. Plunkett to McNeil. McNeil gets outside, and McNeil down to the 11-yard line, a gain of 3. And that'll bring up 4th down. Barrett Briggs came up and made the tackle in his 11th year out of Florida, the safety. It'll bring up 4th and 5. The Bears are down by 11. They need a field goal along the way anyway. At this point, I would kick the field goal, make it a one-possession game. And they will. Brendan White. This will be from 28 yards. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. The Bears have pulled to within 8. Cardinals lead it 21-13. 5:26 left. Now it's up to the Bears defense to get a stop. Live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. The 1-0 Bears, the 0-1 Cardinals. There's the kickoff from the 4-yard line. On the return is Silas Bolden out to the 30-yard line. 5:22 left. Can the Bears get a stop? Can the Cardinals hang on? Howard in the shotgun, 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Howard fakes the handoff, throws, and it's caught by Keeley out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 13. Jamison Keeley. 1st down Cardinals. Arizona can eat up more time. Coming up on 5 minutes left. Cardinals come out. Howard under center. Howard to Keeley, Johnson around the outside to the 49-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. It's Kylan Johnson on the carry. 4:40 left. 2nd and 4 for Arizona at their own 49. Chicago needs a stop in the worst way. Everybody in tight. Howard under center. Hands off to Johnson. And Johnson picks up the 1st down out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 6. 1st down Arizona. Clock is moving. 4:12 and counting. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at the Bear 45. Howard in the shotgun. Howard draws back. Howard throws, and it's caught by Keeley down to the 37-yard line. A gain of 8. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. Cardinals have a nice drive going right when they really needed one. 3:45 and counting. 2nd and 2 for Arizona at the Chicago 37. Howard in the shotgun. Howard to Johnson up the middle, gets another 1st down to the 29, a gain of 8. That'll move the chains. 1st down Cardinals. 3:25 and counting. It's a long sustained drive by Arizona, eating up a lot of time. Down to 3 minutes. 1st and 10. Howard draws back. And that ball got tipped at the line, batted away. It was the linebacker, number 58, Corey Walters, that knocked that ball away. 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line. 2:53 left. In the I formation. Howard under center. Hands off to Johnson, gets outside, and Johnson is going to lose 3 yards back to the 32-yard line. David Harrelson came up and made the tackle. And that'll bring up 3rd and 13 for the Cards at the Chicago 32. 5 wide for Arizona. Empty backfield for Howard on 3rd down. Howard throws a swing pass to Dawson, and Dawson no gain. It'll be 4th and 13. Nice defensive play by the Bears. It was Harrelson that came up and made the stop there. This would be a 49-yard field goal. But before that, 2-minute warning here at Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. The Cardinals can make this a 2-possession game with a field goal. This one from 49. Logan Ford will come on. It's not a chip shot by any means. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. He missed it. Ford missed it wide right. It remains an 8-point ball game. New life for the Bears. They get the stop they needed. Now with all 3 of their timeouts, 1:57 left. They need a touchdown, and they need the 2-point conversion. Plunkett in the shotgun, 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. Plunkett draws back. Plunkett in trouble, and he gets sacked back at the 32, a loss of 7. Can't afford that. Nigel Kirby on the sack. 150 and counting. It'll be 2nd and 17 back at the 32-yard line. Got to shrug that off, get up there, and get the next play off. Cardinals up 21-13. Bears come out 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Drops back. Throws outside. Caught. Making the catch on the outside, number 89. That's Broderick Shaw. And Shaw only gains 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 14. 1:15 and counting. Big 3rd down for the Bears. They got to throw it downfield. They don't have time for this. 5 wide, empty backfield. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett drops back. Plunkett throws. Incomplete. Razor had the coverage. And it was good coverage on David Webb. Incomplete. 4th and 14 for the Bears now. This is ball game for Chicago. They've got to get this. They got to get out to the 50-yard line for a 1st down, pretty much. On 4th and 14, Plunkett in the shotgun, 4 wide, 5 wide actually. Plunkett back. Plunkett throws, and it's tipped, incomplete. Barrett Briggs knocks it away. The 11th year safety out of Florida. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the Cardinals will take over. TMG, he's got to get this one right. He's the only one that took the Cardinals. 59 seconds left. The Bears, they have no choice now. They're going to start taking timeouts. They hand off to Johnson. And Kylan Johnson down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 4, be 2nd and 6. Bears take a timeout. Well, I'm going to save that for tomorrow there, Braden. I got off to a late start. Well, let me look at the time here. 9:42. I guess I can get a 3rd game in. We'll go ahead and do the 3rd game tonight. 2nd and 6. They hand off to Johnson. Out to the 30-yard line. I'll do it. We'll do the Bucs and the Packers next. No gain. The Bears take a timeout. Razor sharp coverage. It'll be 3rd and 4 from the 30-yard line. We'll go ahead and do the Bucs and the Packers next. Why not? That's Misty's team, the Bucs. On 3rd and 4, Howard hands off to Johnson, picks up the 1st down. That's ball game right there. A gain of 8 for Kylan Johnson. The Bears took their final timeout. 2 more snaps, and this one is over. And the Cardinals are going to get the mild upset. The Cardinals will go to 1-1, and the Bears will drop to 1-1. In the victory formation, Howard under center. Takes a knee. They'll have to snap it one more time. We'll go ahead and do our 3rd game. It'll be the Bucs and the Packers. We'll be at Lambeau Field. Final snap of the game right here. Howard takes a knee. And that'll do it. Your final score, Arizona 21, Chicago 13. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Buccaneers Packers up next. We'll see you then.